Welcome back to the channel, Jaden Chase. Now if you're new, remember to like, to share, and also to subscribe. Now some are considering this statement from the Prime Minister himself as a warning. The Prime Minister is stating that other countries are fastly moving towards the digital age and that Jamaica might be left behind. He's saying, hence he's putting forward this initiative to make sure that Jamaica is in line with what is taking place with the digital age that is fastly approaching. I'm going to hear him off say, don't tell them one thing, and they will continue the reasoning. Look and listen.
The leader of the opposition is among those who have circulated, and I'm being very polite, euphemistic, circulated concerns about digital payments. There is no attempt by the government to remove cash, meaning paper money, from the system.
Lie!
Where is our reasoning? And why is it so simple for us to be attracted by rumors?
Kiss me raw.
As our country evolves into a digital country, as our society moves to become a digital society, and what do I mean by this? What do I mean by becoming digitalized? It means that
God Almighty, this looks serious, man.
so a lot of businesses are converting their systems away from cash.
Kiss me rascal.
Many Jamaicans don't even know what we're talking about. That don't mean anything to them. They're still comfortable with the cash under the mattress. They still want to go and fill out the form and hand it in. But that era is fast coming to an end.
Rascal.
The PM says this piece of technology is the way of the future. Mr. Holness says Jamaica will ultimately be left behind if the country does not assimilate to the digital society.
Whilst the rest of the population seems not to be aware that there is a digital revolution taking place in the rest of the world, and that Jamaica could be left behind if our people do not embrace the digital society.
God Almighty, this looks serious, man.
The PM sought to add financial institutions are on board and are eager to be a part of the digital transformation.
More and more services are being offered that do not require cash, and in fact, the society is moving away from cash. And inevitably, eventually, cash will account for an increasingly smaller part of transactions.
But you look like you let me down.
Many Jamaicans don't even know what we're talking about. That don't mean anything to them. They're still comfortable with the cash under the mattress. They still want to go and fill out the form and hand it in. But that era is fast coming to an end.
Now, while the Prime Minister did not address what took place with the millions that it took to print up the new currency, or the billions it took to print up the new currency, and if that money will ever be put into circulation, he did state that he's not trying to do away with cash. But he's saying that a cashless society is the future for all countries. That is true. While the Prime Minister is stating that he believes if certain advances are not made now, the country might be left behind. Most people beg to differ. These first world countries will be the countries to first make that move to a cashless society. Even in countries where a large percentage of the population use different digital payment methods to make purchases and make payments on a regular basis, these are still societies that use cash. Tell me what you think. Is Jamaica ready for that move, or for that new age technology? And keep in mind, there are already various electronic methods and digital payment methods being implemented by banks you have Link, you have numerous digital payment methods. And some people are saying, while them still want to have the availability of cash, they would still use these digital payment methods. Talk to me in the comment section. Now on to the other stories making headlines today. Now, of course, condolences to the family of Jovan Smith. And based on the statements being made by his mother, this sounds like a situation of malpractice. They are saying that basically when Jovan passed, the family was in the waiting room and they saw the surgeon just entering the facility. Who was there? Who attempted to do the surgery without the surgeon being there? I'm going to hear from my mother and they will continue the reasoning. Look and listen.
They didn't do anything else. She said, okay, I asked if I can come any further. They said, no, I have to wait in the waiting area. I said, how long will the procedure take? She said, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, the most. I said, all right. So when I went back out and sit downside of my mother and I look at the time, it was 12 o'clock. I said, let me start timing now from that time to see, when he would come out. I say, 30 minutes come, I don't hear anything. I say, all right, I'm not being rushy or jumpy, let me wait. I wait till 45 minutes, I still don't see him come. So I go to one of the nurses at the front and I said, my son is in there. Can you check and let me know what's going on? Is this procedure complete? She went down there, she come back to me and say, they're still in the procedure. So me say, so long? She said, yes, we must give them some more time. I sit back down. When I sit down and I there again and waiting again for about half an hour now, nothing. So I start get up and I walk around now because I get, I say this will take too long.
You get on easy.
Yes, so I say, Mommy, no. So, they might take so long with Giovanni, Mommy, no. So I start walk around. About that now about 1:30 going to 2. About 2 o'clock now I see the doctor, the surgeon, that's the one I seen me pen. Because when I just enter to do the surgery, I don't see the surgeon, I don't see, the only person who took him from me is the nurse. So I think that's the protocol. The nurse come and change him and tell me and whatever.
So
But
at 2 o'clock, what you said happened?
I saw the doctor rushing in from outside.
So at 2 o'clock, you saw the doctor rushing. So it means that the doctor just coming into the building, the surgeon.
Yes, just.
No, wait, Yannick. You're saying the surgeon that should be doing your son's surgery at 2 o'clock, you just see the surgeon rushing in to the hospital to go into the surgery room. So at this time, you're of the view that the surgeon is in the surgery room.
All this time I thought he in there and I see him coming too. So I touched my mother and I said, Mommy, see Dr. They with the Giovanni surgery, where I come from, or just come in. So me get up and me go ask another nurse now, is Dr. Osborne just coming in? She said, yes. So me say, in just a come work, like just coming in the building. She said, yes, because she came before him. So I said, really? But my son is down there from 12 o'clock and he's the one who's supposed to do his surgery. So where is my son? She said she don't go down the theater from she come, so she don't know. So me go back again and me say, Mommy, it look like the doctor just a come and the surgery just a go start. And me turn to Mommy and I even say, poor Giovanni, because he down there 2 hours now. He don't have anybody to talk to, no tablet, no nothing. He must be bored. Because me say surgery must not start yet then, because he just...
Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. First and foremost, the time when them get the family, you go way past that time there. The family was actually in the waiting room. See the surgeon just arrived. Actually ask somebody if him just arrived. If him just arrived in the building from there. And the response was yes. Because that person always arrives before that person. So what really take place? And them have to give the family answers. Somebody pass. Them have to give the family some answers. As I'm say, based on everything over here, it sounds like malpractice. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe icon and the bell icon, and of course put it on all. And this is how you will be notified of all fresh content. As soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you. Now until the reason again, live, love and prosper, and stay tuned.